I'm Crystal.
And I'm Michaela.
And today we're going to be talking about our goals for 2020. 2022 is just around the corner. So we want to make sure that we set ourselves up to have the most successful year possible. So we're going to kind of take you through the thoughts that we've been thinking. And we're going to talk about some of the habits that we're going to focus on to make it a great year, right?
Right. So we want to create a vision for 2022. And one of the quotes from Benjamin Franklin is, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And I agree with that statement 100%.
Yep. So true.
So number one, we want to make sure we're expressing daily gratitude. And I have a journal that I like to use in the morning, but I want to actually create a habit of using it every morning. It's the 5-minute journal, and we'll link it down below, but it's a journal. You can get a physical journal or the app. I use the app just because it's easy to pull out my phone in the morning. And so instead of, going on Instagram or TikTok in the morning, I'm gonna try and pull out my gratitude journal and write down things that I'm grateful for. And
I think that's a great idea. That's something I kind of got away from this year. And I think it's so important to be grateful every day of something, because it's so easy, especially these days, to be negative about everything, especially if you watch the news. There's always something bad going on. And so I think that it helps in a way to be more positive. And I believe that if you're positive, then positive things will come to you. So I'm totally 100% on board with this plan. And then number two is something that we're kind of already doing, but is to focus more on our exercise plan and working out. So what do you do as far as an exercise plan?
So I try to, and that's one of the things, I'm not consistent like every day, but I try to do something active. Like 3 times a week I'll get on, I just got the Peloton because I don't have a gym out here, and so it's been nice to just have something that I can just hop onto and sweat so that's another part of the morning routine. So waking up with gratitude and then doing something active.
You do the Peloton?
Yes.
Okay.
So what do you do for your workout routine?
So for my workout, I'm not a member of the gym or anything like that. I have a toddler and she's 3. So what's easier for me is to go on YouTube and do workout videos that way. And I don't spend a lot of time working out in the morning, but I try to get at least 30 minutes in every morning. And then I feel like that makes me just feel good about my day and accomplished. And the YouTube videos that I love Action Jacqueline. I'll link her down below. Yeah, she does a lot of barre and Pilates type of stuff, and she's amazing. She's my favorite. But
barre and Pilates are intense. I've only been to one barre class, but just you don't think that you're doing a lot. But then when you do it, you're just moving your leg up and down. But then after doing,
you can feel it. And I get such a good workout doing her workouts. But then at the same time, I don't feel like I'm looking at my watch every 2 minutes. When is this going to be over? I have fun doing it. So I highly recommend her. And my goal is to stay more consistent and maybe push it up to 40-45 minutes and just make sure that I get it in one way or another. Because I was telling you before that if I have an early morning Zoom meeting, I might not do my workout for that morning. I'll skip it. But so now I just want to be more intent and just not skip it. And if I feel like I don't have time, at least fit in 20 minutes or something, So I'm not...
Or wake up a little bit early on the day we have a Zoom.
Exactly.
And get your workout in. I like that.
Yeah. So working out and just maybe even waking up earlier is good, because I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late. So that's another goal for me, is maybe just waking up an hour earlier every morning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We were talking about just being more intentional with our morning routines and waking up a little bit earlier to get in those things for our morning routine. So the next thing we've been talking about is reading more books with the focus on self-development books. We've been talking about having one book every month that we're going to read together, and we'll share that with you guys too. So if you'd like to read along with us that month, It could be kind of fun. You follow us on Instagram, we'll share what book that is going to be, and then the end of the month, then we'll make a video kind of discussing what we learned in that book, little nuggets that we are going to take from those books into our daily lives.
Yeah, and what we'd like to do is just create a whole series on this, and let us know if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching.
Yeah, and if you have any books that have helped with your self-development or a book that you recommend, comment below and maybe we can add that to the list too.
Yes. And the fourth thing that we want to focus on in 2022 is just reaching out more to the community through volunteer work. And also we do a business highlight. And right now we could just kind of do that sporadically, but we'd like to be more intentional about doing that maybe once a month, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing that maybe once a month, and that's going to help us get out and meet more business owners and just help them. You know, we love to help small business owners because a lot of them don't have social media, or they just don't have a way of, I guess, advertising, right? We met a lot of small business owners that work out of their home and things like that, and maybe people don't know about them. So we like to kind of highlight the business owners in our community.
And it's amazing how many small businesses are in Grays Harbor. It's pretty cool. Like, because there aren't a ton of chains out here, there's just so many small businesses, and we like to make our little videos and share them with you guys. So if you own a small business, or if you know someone that you think we should highlight, then you can send us a message or comment below. Connecting with the local businesses and doing the highlights, we thought it'd be fun to also incorporate a giveaway with the highlight. So that is something that we're going to work on also.
Yeah, so to all of our friends out there, if you have any ideas about things that we should give away, let us know in the comments. We always love to hear from you guys. Another idea that we had to reach out to the community is sponsoring more events, like maybe going to the movies, or coffee and donuts at the local donut shop. Yeah. Things like that. So these are things that are in our heads, and we're working out the details, but just fun things that we can do to meet more people and become a part of the community.
Yeah, being newer to Ocean Shores and then kind of moving here during the pandemic, there was much of that time that we've just spent home with our families, and so now we're kind of ready to get out in the community and meet more people. So I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Another thing we want to do more, which we are doing a lot of this right now, but it's networking with more real estate agents across the US and just building our referral network, because we get messages from people, not just locally here in Washington, but a lot of times people are looking for a real estate agent where they live. And so we would love to build our referral network so we have an agent in every state that we can refer to.
And I love social media because we've been meeting some really, really cool agents, really nice, kind of like-minded agents on social media. And if it wasn't for Instagram or TikTok, we would never have met these people. And I think that's just so neat. And yeah, we just want to keep doing that and hopefully meet more agents that way.
Definitely.
Yeah, so those are just some of the things that we want to focus on in 2022. Another thing that is in the works is, well, it's a surprise. We're going to announce it probably closer to New Year, but there's some changes coming our way, and we'll talk about that in our next video. So don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you like our videos, help us out by giving us a thumbs up.
So we just wanted to share with you guys our goals and intentions for 2022. So hopefully it inspired you to kind of write your goals for 2022. If you or anyone that you know is looking for a real estate agent in the Grays Harbor area, or honestly anywhere around the US, send us a message. We would love to be a real estate resource.
Thanks, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.